I'm Jeremiah McKinnon. This is NEC News Today. Here now are the top cannabis news stories from around New England for the third week of October, 2022. In Maine this week, a cannabis grow facility on Cushnock Road in the town of Vassalboro was left completely destroyed from a fire that started overnight. According to a Facebook post from the Vassalboro Fire Department, the fire started shortly after midnight and engulfed two large commercial structures that are both used to cultivate marijuana. Firefighters from the surrounding area were called into the scene after a concerned passerby called to report the fire. The building is a total loss, according to firefighters who say wind carried the flames to the second building. The cause of the fire is under investigation by the Maine State Fire Marshal's office. Nobody was hurt in this incident. For more information on this story, please visit our website. In Rhode Island this week, existing medical marijuana companies can now apply for permission to sell recreational cannabis. The Office of Cannabis Regulation published the applications on their website. Rhode Island law gives existing medical marijuana compassion centers the ability to sell adult-use cannabis as a hybrid retailer starting December 1, 2022. There are currently 4 compassion centers in operation today. 6 additional companies in Rhode Island hold a medical marijuana dispensary license, but have not yet opened their doors. Existing medical marijuana cultivators are also exclusively eligible for a hybrid license to begin cultivating adult-use cannabis. According to the application, licensees will need to familiarize themselves with Metric, which will be used to track both plants and inventory moving forward. All licensees must transition to the Metric system no later than December 1, 2022. For more information on this story, please visit our website. This week, our show sponsor, CBD Please, was kind enough to send us a new product to try out called hexahydrocannabinol Gummies. Hexahydrocannabinol is extracted from industrial hemp and is often referred to as HHC. These sweet gummies had a nice sugary coating and included 50 milligrams of HHC per gummy. The CBD Please HHC gummies were quite psychoactive and definitely worth giving a try. For the full review, including photos, please visit necnewstoday.com. This episode of NEC News Today is brought to you by CBD Please, the first CBD store east of the Mississippi, and your local resource for reasonably priced, lab-tested cannabis extracts. CBD Please was founded in 2014 by Bill Downing, who's been a leader in Massachusetts cannabis law reform since 1990. CBD Please offers everything from premium quality organic hemp buds to extracts, tinctures, and many other cannabinoids. Visit cbdplease.com for more information. The mayor of Northampton, Massachusetts refused to sign a community host agreement for a dispensary proposing to locate at 143 North Main Street in the Florence neighborhood after fierce community opposition. The mayor's decision comes after residents opposed the project that Euphorium LLC envisioned for the site. Northampton is home to over a dozen operational cannabis dispensaries. The proposal from Euphorium led residents and town officials in Northampton to question whether to cap the number of dispensaries allowed in the city. In her statement, the mayor says that she does not support capping the number of dispensaries in the city, as this could have an adverse impact on equity in the cannabis industry. The mayor is offering to help Euphorium find an alternative location. Cannabis drinks now include soda, with 2 Massachusetts companies now making their own cola infused with cannabis. 2 Massachusetts companies are reaching beyond the normal infused seltzer and launching their own cannabis-infused cola beverage. Kenny Morrison of California created the Cannabis Quencher brand, also known as CQ, which has partnered with Wamelco Industries in East Hampton to produce the CQ drinks in Massachusetts. The cannabis-infused cola contains 5 milligrams of cannabis and 40 milligrams of caffeine per 12-ounce can. The drink is sweetened with cane sugar, contains no gluten, is vegan, and non-GMO. The product is described as a refreshing fizzy soda that combines cannabis with a moderate amount of caffeine. Theory Wellness, creator of the High Five cannabis beverage line, has also introduced a cannabis cola in recent weeks. High Five has announced that they will be introducing a line of High Five sodas in a variety of flavors. The High Five soda lineup will include familiar drinks like cola, diet cola, lemon lime, orange, cherry cola, and Mr. Piff, which is likely to be a Dr. Pepper Mr. Pibb flavor. For more information on these new cannabis products, please visit necnewstoday.com. In Connecticut, the zoning board in Old Saybrook voted to block Fine Fettle from opening a recreational cannabis dispensary because of traffic concerns at 233 Boston Post Road. Fine Fettle has experience in the cannabis industry, operating 3 medical cannabis dispensaries in Connecticut. According to reporting from CT Examiner, This site was one of 2 locations that Old Saybrook officials said that they would accept an application for a retail cannabis dispensary from. Some members of the board were worried that the business would attract more customers than the site could handle. The police chief had also spoken out against the project, claiming that the smell of marijuana would fill the air and require the town to expand their police force at taxpayer expense. The Zoning Commission ultimately voted with 3 in opposition and 2 in favor. If you're feeling spooky, a Halloween-themed cannabis expo called Hexpo is happening October 30th in Seekonk, Massachusetts. Hexpo is promising a night of fun and networking at their event on October 30th between noon and 7 p.m. Some of New England's finest cannabis event organizers, Bobby and Bailey Nuggs of High End Events, along with I Think I've Created a Monster Studios, have developed this event. It will take place at the One Sports Complex in Seekonk, Massachusetts. Hexpo will feature dozens of exhibitors, from artists to business professionals. The event is for adults aged 21 years or older and is sponsored by Northeast Alternatives in Fall River. After Hexpo, there is a Ghouls and Goblins after-party taking place between 7 p.m. and 10 p.m. A separate ticket is required to attend the after-party. Bobby and Bailey Nuggs events never disappoint. For more information about the event, including how to buy tickets, please visit thehalloweenexpo.com or our website. Last but not least this week, members of the Massachusetts Cannabis Reform Coalition voted in a new president at a special interim election. The Massachusetts Cannabis Reform Coalition, a membership-based nonprofit organization best known for hosting the annual Boston Freedom Rally, held a special meeting this week to elect a new president. Former MASSCANN board member Robert Baby Boy Jeffrey was chosen by the members to hold the seat. The position of president became available after current MASSCANN president, Avril Andrade, announced that she would be stepping down. During her time as president of MASSCANN, Andrade helped to steer the organization out of the financial difficulties that arose as a result of the 2021 Boston Freedom Rally. She noted during the meeting that the 2022 Boston Freedom Rally was a profitable event for the organization. In the first round of voting, Grant Ellis and Robert Jeffrey were the 2 candidates that received the largest number of votes and moved on to a second runoff where members were asked to decide between these 2 finalists. After a vote was taken, the results were announced where Robert Baby Boy Jeffrey defeated Grant Ellis. According to the calendar on MASSCANN's website, the board of directors will have an upcoming meeting scheduled October 31st between 6:30 p.m. and 7:30. The price of an annual MASSCANN membership is $30. Congratulations to Robert. We wish him and MASSCANN all the best. For more information on this story, please visit necnewstoday.com. For the absolute latest New England cannabis news, head on over to necnewstoday.com and follow us on all your favorite social media platforms. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to NEC News Today for more great content, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an episode of the show. For New England Cannabis News Today, this is Jeremiah McKinnon, reminding you to always use cannabis responsibly and to enjoy your cannabis-filled adventures throughout New England.